EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Liberty Flames offense will take the first swing of the game. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
All right, guys, let's talk a little about Liberty. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You still got to deal, and you still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead, potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or two conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at the end when you're so close to the finish line.
So Kansas State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Kansas State in business in the red zone. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
It's complete to the left. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on fourth basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on fourth down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Wants to go up top. Using his feet to buy time. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Free. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Handoff from the gun. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. DB's right up on the receivers. The running back has it. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. There he goes. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He might want another play. Fires to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Flames getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to keep it in the air. Setting up the screen. On the move at the 30. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Flames are on the move. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Punts it out of the air. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Flames look to do some damage in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quick completion on the out route. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Slings it downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
Smashes it between the uprights. And the 3-ball gives us a tie. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Rice took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Owls that fired on all cylinders. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Takes a hit as he fires.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, giving him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Punt is in the air. Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. He'll pull it down. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Trying play action. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Flames have this offense rolling. Wants to throw again. Keeps looking downfield. Dumps it off in the flats. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Liberty!
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide. Dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. So that drive covered 40 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, and they're playing good complementary football up to this point, but this is a huge opportunity, David, for them to really create some momentum.
Well, and the defense did such a good job keeping them in the game early. Now, holding down their end. Now get the offense rolling, put up some points on the scoreboard, and then you could really get dangerous in this ballgame.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was...
Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Flames with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's first down from the 11. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Snags it. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt. The Flames want to move quickly. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, Flames! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Here dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pickoff, what a play to set him up. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He's got it and still on his feet. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the gun. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Touchdown, Liberty! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Vaughn. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Caught in the backfield. It's Glenn. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Flames will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going...
He's loose on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
So now it's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Spins away from the defender. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like, a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
Let's see what they've got on second down. The play action fake. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Well, it looks to me like the offense made some adjustments at halftime. Only 3 points in the first half. But here we go in the first drive of this third quarter. And this quarterback looks locked in. Really nice throw there to pick up the first down.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Under fire. Pressure in his face and he lets it fly.
I know we're in the third quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4-down mode every single drive. You throw an incompletion down in the red zone, this is a no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
It's good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Flames are in the hurry-up. Snap from the gun on third down. Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Converts on 4th down, still going. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. High the chains now on second and long. Zings it complete to the right. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Flames are marching down the field.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he was flat, missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Off play action. Right on target this time. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Flames, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Flames! And the stomping has commenced. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Oregon has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up 14 over Iowa. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40, the 20, the inside, touchdown, Wildcats. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get it. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Kansas State, 13.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jackson. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Pulls it in on the right. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give on the option. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. with the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. He lobs one high down the left side. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Looking to throw again. Going for it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. So a drive there of 85 yards. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Firing to the right, complete. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with another big one? That man.
The Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the 4th quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air, it's Barnett. A little screen to the running back. Shakes off the defender. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. That ought to be enough to give Kansas State the first down.
You know, this guy just has a nose for getting first downs. That's a big risk and gamble there on fourth down, middle of the field. But this guy we've seen in this game already rip off some big runs. I don't know.
He's taking the shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're
turning it on. Drills him with the stiff arm. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Glenn. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance on 4th down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He wants to change this route.
Okay, ready?
Looking downfield on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The short hands, it's Randolph. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
4th down coming up.
On 4th down, looking to pass. He's going to take... There he goes! Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Flames have their offense in high gear. Quickly complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Right down the middle. Intercepted to stop the threat. Bringing it back. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Iowa. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The defense calls the timeout to put together a strategy. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Looking to throw. Scrambling away. Touchdown, Liberty! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart, because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies.
Open field on the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, hit your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. The quick out. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Flames come to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Moving away from pressure. Quarterback got it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They're still firing away even with this lead. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Going for 6. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.